Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome to the channel. We are here reacting to another episode of Halo. This is episode 4. It is called Homecoming. What happened last time on Halo? Last time my video didn't get claimed, so that's gang gang. Might have had to do with the Halo logo on top of it, so I'm gonna try that again for this video and see if that works, because that would be pretty prime to not get claimed by Viacom and CBS. But in terms of the episode, what happened? Last episode, we were introduced in the show to Cortana. We saw Halsey like kill her clone for her brain matter scans or whatever, and Cortana was honestly my favorite part of the episode. She crushed it. Jen Taylor, I believe, doing the voice for Cortana, just like she did in the games. Already just fantastic start for her. And her interactions with Master Chief are pretty fun and interesting. But now that she's been introduced and Master Chief took out his inhibitor pellet thing that was in his back, he had more memories by touching the stone thing. And now him and Dr. Halsey are going to the planet that he was dreaming about, and he's going to try and figure out like what happened to his family and all that jazz. Meanwhile, Kwan Ha is she's going to Madripoor, whatever planet she's from. I forgot what it's called. It starts with an M. Her and Soren are going there to fight in the rebel cause against Mercury from the Expanse. We also had Maki just wrecking house on a UNSC ship with all the little worm things that when they form into a suit are hunters. And I'm excited. I'm generally pleased with this show. I like it a lot. So I'm excited to jump into this next episode. Before we do that, if you end up liking my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me and helps my channel grow. If you're new here or find yourself coming back often and you want to watch me react to more Halo, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you are interested in seeing the full uncut version of this reaction, consider checking out my Patreon. It is linked in the description below. But otherwise, let's check out the next episode of Halo. Mendez. Ooh, is this the... Are we going to see the King of the Hill match that initially got Halsey so interested in John? That was in one of the books that I read. He's a small little bugger. Not very big, eh?
This is your home.
It wasn't always.
That's why she's blocking his memories.
You're gonna save one of
They
us.
gave her makeup to make her look younger. Ooh, he's noticing the slip space just like Kwan Ha did in episode 2.
Looks different.
What exactly?
Slip space.
Actually, the human eye is not capable of perceiving subspace. What you think you are seeing is in fact a 10-dimensional Mobius navigation equation with evolving exit and mass-shadowed
You're
spacetime.
ruining it.
Yo, what is... That's just what Kwan Ha said to him.
Heart rate.
Ooh, that was sick. I liked the way that looked. You can tell this show costs money. Paramount Plus presents. Every time they show this initial intro of his back, I think it's Michael B. Jordan specifically from Black Panther. Like his aesthetic and his look from Black Panther. That looks cool too. It's so sick. No wonder that's his favorite ship.
Meter started running at breakfast.
I'll pay extra if you stop talking. Please.
Listen, Kwan Ha, you got some sass. He's just doing what you told him.
When I first escaped the Spartan program, I had no memory of anything. My mind was wiped completely.
Sounds amazing.
Actually, it was awful. It was a year before I remembered that my father died.
Dang.
About a year before I remembered that I was the one who killed him.
Ooh.
Memory is what lets you know who you are. And
Interesting.
reminds you what's important to you.
Yeah, so quit being so mean, Kwan Ha. Take this stick out of your butt.
Have you seen Master Chief?
Did
You
she
could
already
also-
take it out?
On a mission.
She did.
You okay?
Or maybe she hasn't. Oh, yeah, she did. I'm pretty sure. Have some butt cheeks. Interesting. So she's following Chief's lead through and through. And now she's gonna do something. I was initially, last episode, I thought she was like looking at him suspiciously, like she was gonna report him or like not trust him. But she straight up is like, if he's doing it, I'm doing it. When your parents ask you, if John 117 jumped off a bridge, would you too? She's like, yeah, I would. Oh, the helmet's back on. And a warthog. I prefer him with the helmet on, but I understand that they want to try and keep it off for the most part. And then he immediately takes it off again. John, put the helmet back on, brother. I like how heavy they make his steps in the suit. That mom does not seem remotely interested in responding to him.
Let's start digging.
Man, that ship just looks so cool. The effects on it are insane. He looks like he's dressed to star in the next Matrix movie. You know she's gonna do something to screw up their whole like low profile thing they got going. She is gonna act out, and Soren's gonna have to get in a fight. Don't take your hood off.
You're alive?
Yo, meet discreetly.
I can't talk to you.
You're so fast.
People are looking for you. We shouldn't be here. Please, if anyone sees us together,
Yeah, you're gonna get this kid killed.
Just need to find my...
come to the memorial tonight for your father. Stay safe.
Dang, perfect timing for a memorial. Put your hood on, stupid. Why is she? I was like, why is she still walking around with that hood off? 800 people just saw her. Does she enjoy cleaning? Oh. I was like, maybe she's just experiencing joy cleaning a gun. But no, she wants to dye her hair with this red souse. Very crudely done, but it is what it is. She's expressing herself. Express yourself. Of course, this guy's got it. A little digging machine. It's an ice auger that he's got working on some dirt. It's gonna be his dog. His dead dog. Or the drawings of the artifact. Plant pots. It is the drawings.
Drawings.
Is it the location?
Mine.
No. He just drew a butt ton of them. His dad was like, you know what? No more paper for you. Oh, that's the halo. This city kind of a little bit looks like Jeddah from Rogue One. I'm kind of surprised the Venture is just letting them have this memorial if he actively wants her kid dead. His kid dead, sorry. Don't stop taking your hood off. You're a fugitive in this city. How dumb are you?
Along with Arvin, Zook, Kim, Divilake, the attack on the outpost changed everything.
Yeah, so if he killed all those other generals, you should be asking yourself, why is she still alive?
If anyone was going to take over the rebel forces, it was you. And yet you're the only one Venture didn't kill.
Good questioning. What is different about her?
You're putting us all.
You're a traitor! All of you! My dad fought and died so you could all be free. And now you stand and pray and you claim to honor him, but you're all cowards! Screw the forces!
They are quick with it.
Okay. Is there anything wrong, ma'am? Your hair? Did you do that to yourself? Yes.
She's like, looks like shit.
You don't care first, do you, Doctor? Gives you that idea. Just a hunch.
The
I didn't know Spartans had hunches.
she's jealous.
Battles. From the age of 6, I studied military strategy from Sun Tzu to Preston
She
Cole.
thinks she's upset that Halsey seemingly cared more about these Spartans and treated them more like children than she ever treated her, probably.
Machines. But if you really want to understand how we work, you're gonna have to dig a little deeper. Wait! Any other tests, ma'am?
Good. Loving the sass, Kai. She's like, you claim to be a scientist, but you literally just see us as objects.
Just a word of warning. There's no telling what kind of frightening and jumbled images might emerge from your past.
Yeah, like being kidnapped by Halsey.
The bedroom's this way. I remember.
And what about in this room?
It's like, I'm going to my room. Stop trying to derail things, Halsey. The dog's name is Ellie? Johnny! Johnny Bravo.
We're creating new life, John.
Okay, that's lit. How'd they do that?
What were you playing today, anyway? I don't know. Just running around with Ellie. Yeah? Well, then I guess it's what
In some caves. It's probably where he saw the other artifact and where some weird stuff happened to him. I think that dog isn't actually a dog. That's my working theory right now, is that Ellie, the dog, is actually Maki, his sister. And they went and played in some cave together and saw this artifact, and that's why they're both weird. Does Cortana see what he's seeing? Because she's in his brain? Or are they just watching him like silently walk around? What is it? Ooh. He's out of his suit now. Oh no, he's back in it. The way they're switching this around is crazy, bruh.
Correct again? That's 10 in a row.
Yes.
Yeah.
He knows.
Eagle up.
Well, aren't you the lucky one?
He gonna be upset. Yeah, look at his world come crashing down. He's gonna go find a coin and be like, flip this. Tell me what it lands. Eagle up?
I know what a needler is, Craig.
Covenant have another word for it. What is it again? Repos. Oh yeah, that's it.
Repos.
But I guess it could just mean shit. Please don't kill me.
Also correct.
Also correct. I love his voice, man.
Of course. You Spartans have spent more time with the Covenant than anyone.
Yeah, you're trying to perfect this Covenant language translator. Just talk to them.
No! Don't! Get your hands off me!
Just kicks this dude so hard.
It's my time.
Booty again. She's like, put this on. I don't want to look at your dick.
I always used to wonder why she preferred you over me.
Mm-hmm.
I probably thought it was because you were more fun.
That must have been difficult for you.
Yeah.
At one point, were each given pets?
And then you had to kill
I had a
them
puppy.
to demonstrate loyalty.
Whichever side failed lost their pets.
What, she took them away from you?
No, killed them.
She had us eliminate them.
Your mom was messed up.
Every failure carries. I never lost.
So, got
Dang
to keep
right.
diving.
Dr. Halsey eliminated it. Spartans must be bonded to one another.
Not other things, yeah. Can't maintain that connection.
Why are you here?
To, steal you.
Memories get muddled, particularly where trauma's involved. We were so young when we met and so overwhelmed with grief.
No, he was pretty happy. Flipping coins.
Where do these ships take off from?
Granada. 200 miles. Due south.
200?
200 miles.
That's so much.
Your father fought for a lie.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. What you talking about?
Mystics. When he returned, everything was different.
Yes, this assassin lady.
Your father believed what he wanted to believe.
Well, now you gotta go out into that desert and find those people. Your aunt's about to get brained. Or just backhanded. Ooh. I wouldn't have yelled, I would have just shot him. You look so goofy with that helmet on. How'd you reload that? You got infinite bullets?
You haven't been completely honest with me.
She doesn't like the look of your hair.
My
It sucks.
It's awful.
It is.
No.
I gotta go now.
Yeah, I have sacred ring.
Look. Sacred ring.
Indubitably.
Halo.
Roll credits. The music.
Do you think that's what the Covenant are talking about?
Subtle music.
Dr. Halsey designed everything to her specifications.
Everything's supposed to work the same. And you're working different. It's just like, yeet. Drop in here.
But Halsey never stops. She just keeps pushing forward, determined to bend us towards her vision of the future. She's convinced there's something out there just beyond our reach.
Hey, there it is.
An answer to our eternal questions.
Who are we? Where are we heading? What is our true potential?
Now touch it again.
She doesn't tolerate glitches.
Focused on Master Chief in the back of his head. And knowing the future of glitches involved in the back of his head. Could spell some trouble for J-Bones and Cortana. Okay, I don't know if this is my favorite episode so far, but the elements of Master Chief's story so far, I think, are my favorite, just because he's he's finding stuff out, he's remembering things, and he's being a little sassy about it. Like, he's upset with Halsey, rightfully so, for hiding things from him. So like we all knew and suspected, like she probably took, it hasn't been confirmed in the show yet, but she took him from his family and was probably directly responsible for the death of his parents and the quarantining of this planet. She put so many safeguards in place to make sure that he never remembered, and was kind of the perfect soldier, blocking his memories, putting in the pellet, all this jazz to create the perfect soldier. And along the way, she had these Spartans do some pretty messed up stuff, like kill their pets. Or, I mean, maybe they didn't have to do it. Actually, well, they did. She said they made them eliminate them. And even if they won all their competitions, she killed the dog anyway. It's like, or the pig, sorry. So she did some messed up stuff, and it's all in the name of her singular vision going forward for what humanity can be. And answering the questions of, like, what is our purpose? How far can we go? Things like that. Like, these are all things we know about Halsey. Like, it's not necessarily driven by personal ego or anything like that. As far as I can tell, like, it's all about the knowledge, about pushing forward. It's about progress. And she will pretty much do anything, some very unethical things in the sake of progress. And it's, people fall by the wayside, namely her daughter along the way probably did something to disappoint her that got her cut out of her life. But so far, the only one that has never disappointed her is John. And I wonder if they're going to really dive into that connection from Halsey's perspective, like why she has such a connection to him, other than the fact that maybe she just sees him as like the perfect opportunity to go forward. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But John is not the only one going through changes. We also have Kai. She, ever the dutiful follower of Master Chief, also removed her inhibitor pellet. Last episode, like I said, I thought she was suspicious of him and was maybe gonna like interfere or like mess stuff up for him, but no, she took it out as well, and she became way more likable. she kind of went through some of the same stuff as he did, where she's like experiencing everything for the first time. She has more of a personality. She is excited about things. She colored her hair, and even though it looks bad, she had fun with it. It was an impulse decision. And now she's kind of friends with Miranda Keyes a little bit, so that's interesting. Hopefully it doesn't spell disaster for her going forward, because like she said, Halsey doesn't tolerate glitches. She designed all of them for specific purposes, and if they don't fit the mold that Halsey wants from them, she'll have no issue fixing that. So hopefully nothing happens to Kai. I think my other favorite Spartan is still the Vacker. Oh, frick, why can't I think of his name? The big guy with the deep voice. He's, every time he talks, he's wonderful. I liked that Miranda Keyes got humbled a little bit, where she has had a disdain for these Spartans up to this point, where it's probably based on just deep-seated jealousy of them. Like she mentioned it later, where she was like, I always wondered why she cared more about you guys than me. And that is probably why she never wanted to talk to them. Plus, the way they were specifically designed, they were kind of robotic, so she probably saw them as robots. But she had to eat a little humble pie when Kai was like, maybe you need to dig a little deeper than robotics on who we are. And then they helped her develop the alien language, like all the stuff that she didn't know, and they're making some real progress on what Maki is searching for. The Keystone, the Halo, all that jazz. They're figuring it out. Kwanha, I think her storyline is not exciting to me. I generally don't care about her trying to restart a rebellion on her home planet. I like Soren and the role he played specifically in this episode, where he's a pirate and he's fighting people and doing what he needs to do, but I don't give a shiz about Kwanha and her motives. It was cool when she was with Master Chief and trying to relate to him in that way, and their interactions were fun. But as soon as those two characters separated, I didn't give a butt crack about whatever she's got going on. Like, also, she's dumb. Like tactically, she's a moron. Every time she sees someone she knows in the middle of a crowd while her face is plastered everywhere with a bounty on her head, she's like, I'm gonna take this off. Like, if you're gonna take your friggin' hood off, like, shave your head, do something, wear face paint, I don't know, make yourself look different. But if your friggin' face is right there, like a 4-foot poster of your face with a bounty, why are you taking your hood off in the middle of a crowd, you moron? Like, you deserve to die. And she almost does, because Venture sends an assassin, and she was a pretty bloody, efficient assassin. Like, she was doing work and killing people with swords and such. She gets shot though, because Soren decided to yell "Hey!" before he shot. Classic TV trope. When he could have just brained her. And she did some sick parkour to escape. So she's got some interesting aspects to her, and possibly worked for Kwanha's dad in the past, because she was like cleaning up your dad's messes like usual. So maybe they know each other. But yeah, she's going to talk to some mystics about something. Her family's true purpose doesn't matter to me. I think those are probably the only negatives about this show so far, in my opinion, is Kwanha's storyline. Like, I don't care about her. And her haircut's stupid and it looks bad. But yeah, I enjoyed all the sequences of Master Chief wandering around his house and experiencing memories, and the way they kind of like intercut images of him in his suit and him as a little boy, and then like the memories and their like things that he was doing and experiencing, it would show the little boy do it, like he's no longer Master Chief in that moment. He is the little kid re-experiencing this. That was really cool and really well done. I liked that a lot. I like that he is aware that Halsey is a liar and he is developing some mistrust towards her and some anger. I mean, he's still got tons of memories of her being a caretaker, but he is now learning a lot of new information of what he was told is not true. I'm very interested to see like how they take where they're at now and bring it to where like Halo 1 starts or where Halo Reach starts. Because we know the fall of Reach happens and Master Chief fighting the Covenant and all that jazz in Halo 1. So I'm interested to see how they take that to from where it is now to where it could be. I don't know exactly what the artifact was that they found in the cave. It was just like a big, I almost thought it looked like a stasis pod at first, but I'm not 100% sure. It's just like a big, it's kind of like the monolith in 20,000, A Space Odyssey. I couldn't think of that. So I'm interested to see what's going on. Halsey is mind blown, obviously, by it, and hopefully enough progress keeps happening so she doesn't feel the need to fix things. One other thing I liked seeing is while Master Chief was like experiencing all his memories from the past, it was interesting to see Cortana watch him go through this with like an expression of like genuine empathy and almost sadness towards him. Like she has access to all his vitals and stuff. She knows from a general sense like what is happening and the things he's feeling. She doesn't see exactly what is causing those feelings, but she is aware of his emotions. And so she's reacting to it empathetically, which is nice to see that even when they're not directly interacting, their connection is building. Overall, really enjoyed the episode, particularly the stuff with John and with the other Spartans. I enjoyed, and that includes Soren. I liked his role in this episode. I don't care for Quan Ha's storyline at the moment, but that could change going forward, depending on how cool they make it. But if it's just Quan Ha trying to like restart this rebellion on this planet, then it's dumb and they shouldn't have included it. But otherwise, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comments below. Are you enjoying certain storylines more than others? Probably Master Chief's storyline. Let me know. If you liked my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel out a ton. If you're new here, find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider checking out my Patreon, linked in the description below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.